Oh God, damn. I just made some hot ass, man, this fucking, hey, this chicken, man, y'all missing out, bro. These chicken tenders from Sam go crazy. These are Tyson kind too. I see that why they call it Tyson, because that shit punch you in the mouth when you eat it. Look, everybody know these checker fries is the best fries out there, bro. Ain't no fries beating checker fries. If you don't never had checkers, bro, you can't say that you had the best fries. We all know McDonald's take it, bro, but come on. I mean, it don't take that much to make me happy. This shit is crazy. With that honey mustard, it was what's that? This is honey mustard from H-E-B or Walmart. It got a fucking green box. Man, that shit is so good. God damn, man, that shit steaming like a goddamn vagina with a fresh tampon in it, straight out the sauna. But listen, the reason why I came on here, y'all, because first of all, my food is hot, and I gotta hurry to make this video because I'm starving. I ain't eating 20 hours. I've been fasting and shit. I lost some weight. But listen, I'm gonna help y'all make some bread. Cause I made the last video I made, everybody like, they understand where I'm coming from when this reality in the world, when it comes down to working. But this is crazy. Watch this. The key to making like some bread, to making money, getting rich, y'all all doing it wrong. You're doing it completely wrong. Everybody at least know one person. If you at least know one person, whether it's a family member or it's a friend, why the fuck are you living by yourself, especially in 2024? Why are you living by yourself, in a house by yourself, in an expensive apartment by yourself, just to say that, oh, I did it on my own. Oh, I'm independent. Oh, I got my bills. All my bills is covered. I got all my bills paid. That is not a flex anymore. That has never been a flex. Now, think about this. How many Asian restaurants do you see? A lot. How many Mexican restaurants do you see? A lot. How many Indian restaurants do you see? A lot. How many, whether it's a Hawaiian, Middle Eastern, Pacific, you see a lot of Middle Eastern restaurants. Why do you see so many? You ever thought about that, but you never see a lot of black restaurants? You never understood why black people be on the bottom, because we the last to get anything. But I'm gonna help you out. It's not even just black people, but anybody with this mindset, especially in America. If you got family members, if you got friends that live in the same city as y'all, why are all y'all paying somebody, a different realtor or person or a landlord money? You live in the same city and y'all paying a different person. You're giving out free money. Now watch this. I already talked it over with my dad. I was calculating everything. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sit down and calculate, because there's 7 people in my family, right? I got 4 sisters. It's me, it's 5 kids, and I got my mom and my dad. My dad doesn't stay here, he's back home in Louisiana. But here, I got my mom and I got my 4 sisters, correct? Why is 6 of us in one city? Why are all of us paying over $1,000 for rent individually? That is not crazy to you? Is that not like insane to you? Like, there's 6 people in the family, and all of us is paying rent to somebody else. And a lot of people gonna be like, oh my God, well, I need my privacy. Who the fuck cares about how much money does privacy bring you? How much money and how much wealth have you acquired with privacy? How much money do you get a week from your privacy? So why the fuck do you excuse my language, but why do you care about privacy? Privacy don't make you money. You got the rest of your life for privacy. You in your 20s talking about privacy. You in your 30s talking about privacy. You grew up 18 years in your parents' house, all of a sudden you give a damn about privacy. You ain't had privacy for 18 years, all of a sudden you cared about it. And some of y'all have privacy longer than that. But I ain't fussing at y'all. What I'm trying to help y'all understand is, if each of y'all at least paying $1,200, I'm just being gracious. If each of y'all paying at least, $1,200 on rent in a single city, and say it's 4 people in your family, it's just 2 siblings, just being generous, because like I said, there's 7 in mine, and I got 4 siblings. If it's 4 of y'all in one city, even if you got 1 sibling, why are y'all paying rent to somebody else? What are you trying to accomplish saying that I'm gonna go ahead and waste money instead of splitting this with my sibling, my brother, my sister, whatever, or staying with my parents when you have the ability to? What are you gaining out of that? And you know life is rough. What are you gaining out there at the end of the day? Privacy, that's all you're gonna say. Well, I need my space. Space don't make you money. There's no such thing as space. Everywhere you go, everybody's in your space. You can't go to the grocery store without somebody being in your way. You can't go to work without somebody clocking in or working right next to you. You can't go to the gas station without somebody being behind you waiting to get that pump. You can't wait and you can't even go to the self-checkout line because somebody next to you checking out. It's a self-checkout, but there's a whole bunch of selves in that checkout checking out and they all next to you. Somebody's behind you in the self-checkout line. Everywhere you go, your privacy is compromised no matter where you go. You get arrested, go to jail, you gotta share a cell with somebody. It might not be 5, 10 people, but at least one person. Everything you do, your space is compromised. But for some reason, when it comes down to your family, you not okay with your family being in your space? You can't share an apartment and stack your bread for the remainder of the year? You can't thug it out in a car? You can't get an RV and stack your bread? Americans are doing shit the wrong way. And then y'all turn around, we turn around and say that people who foreigners come in this country and they got it better. Oh, they get a grant, they get this subsidized loan, they get all these low interest loans. They are coming in the country doing shit not on an American's mindset. You're in America and don't even understand. Why do you think people come here and capitalize? Imagine you live in America, right? And you live in a country where, say, America didn't make the most money. We didn't have the most valuable loot. We didn't have the most money. Say you found out that Mexico their money is 20 times as valuable as ours. And you live in America and you looking at streets that are abandoned, homes that are abandoned. It's hard to find a job. You're broke. You got to go on the street and sell shit. You got to steal shit. But you heard that it's just so easy to move to Mexico or Australia because you heard their dollars 20 times to 100 times more valuable than ours. You know what you're going to do? You're going to leave that country with 5, 6, 8 of your family members that you're already struggling with. And y'all going to remember, this is how many pesos make this many dollars. You gonna go to America and understand how much a $100 bill is actually worth, because an average person doesn't know the value of money. And my dad told me that when I was little, and I understand that now. And we gonna break that down. If I'm already struggling in a country, I'm gonna go somewhere where there is more valuable money, because the mindset is already hustle when you come from nothing. These people from these countries have seen nothing. Y'all talking about the ghetto in America. The ghetto there is, oh my God. The ghetto in America is still a middle class, upper class area to somebody that lives in a ghetto in Brazil or Africa or Mexico. So these people are smart. They're like, let me go to America with all these people that I got and my family and friends, and we're going to make a lot of money and stay in one house, and we're going to split rent 10 different ways. If your rent is $1,200 and there's 6 people in the house, your rent's going to be $200 a month. And guess what? Guess what you get out of that? Guess what the con to that is? Privacy, space. But guess what the pro is? You save thousands of dollars a month. You save 5 figures every year. Actually, every 6 months you save 5 figures. And if you play your cards right, it's every 2 to 3 months that you're saving 5 figures. And the average person can make $3,000 a month. And if you work 2 jobs and you grind and you really like money, get you a friend, get you some family members, y'all stay in one house together, make your rent $200 a month, and y'all stack bread, get a second job, or just work your one job. That's so easy. Life is better. It's not where you work. It's not the job that you work. It's not the life that you're now indulged in. It's the decisions, the living decisions you decide to make. You're stressing yourself out trying to do all of this when you can get a friend or 2 and a family member or 2. Y'all can get inside one house and just split everything down the middle. And then guess what? You don't care going to work. You're going to go to work happy because you know what? Guess what? If that job don't like you, if that job decides to fire you, you're good. You got the rent's going to be covered. You can come up with $200. You got that saved up. That ain't shit to you. And even if it is, say you did work a job for 3 months and then they fired you, they don't care about you no more. You tired of everybody's attitude. You tired of everybody coming at you when you come walking through the door. Guess what? You worked for 3 months. You got about $9,000, $10,000 saved up in the bank. Just to be generous, let's say you did spend something. You at least got about $6,000 to $8,000 in the bank without expenditures and everything that you spent. $6,000 to $8,000 a month. Guess what? You only pay $200 a month off rent. So guess what that means? Divide $6,000 by 200. You got 30 months to sit here and decide where you want to work because you saved that much money. Y'all are not thinking. This is crazy. When you want to talk about break the matrix, it's not the Andrew Tate. It's not the, let me go find this guru or this millionaire mentor to read this book. It's common sense. Y'all are not even thinking about it right now. And I'm going to help y'all out because I'm saying this to myself. I've never had to just simply pay rent by myself. And you know that it's not a flex no more to say I pay rent by myself. Unless you are making 6, 7, 8 figures and you got it all covered and you got some bread and you got a business coming in, it's not a flex to say I'm paying rent by myself. Inflation and all this bullshit, that's not cool. It's a flex to say I got 5, 6 family members and friends and we split rent down the middle. Because even if you work for 1 month and you make $3,000 in your first month and you quit that job, guess what? Guess what 300 divided by so you got 12 months, 3,000 divided by 12 months, right? And you got about and you only pay rent for $200 is still your rent. You still got over a year to come up with what you want to do. Y'all are not thinking like this. Everybody can trace their dreams if y'all all get in one little apartment or one little house and split it down the middle. Y'all got to start thinking like Asians and Middle Easterns and Africans. Y'all got to start thinking about like these islander people. That's why they're on top, because America has showed you independence. Everything in America has always been about independence and freedom. But let me tell you, there is no freedom when you're independent. There is none. Get a kid, you'll see. Get a whole bunch of bills and a lifestyle that you can't maintain. You'll see that you cannot afford. Gather a group and perform a team. Guess who gave us our independence and our freedom? Billions of people that have always fought for this country since the beginning of time have sacrificed their life, their freedom. Guess what? One man can't run the whole entire military by himself. He needs soldiers. So guess what? One man shows up to knock on another man's door in another country. You think he gonna do it by himself? He not. Your freedom is now compromised because you didn't come with an army. You didn't have no help. So you're a joke. So understand that nobody has ever done anything by themselves to get where they at. Elon Musk can't do it. Jeff Bezos can't do it. Donald Trump can't do it. Nobody that you look up to in this world can do it by themselves. It's impossible. Find you a team and capitalize. Split the rent. You got all these fucking friends and y'all going to the club on Saturday and shit. Why are you going to the... Y'all was talking about this club. Y'all should be owning a club. If you got one friend, that's all you need. Even if he handicapped, get his ass to make some wheelchairs on the side. Start putting some spinners or some shit. Bring some Bluetooth motherfucking wheelchairs or something. You got a crippled friend, y'all can make it work. All you need is 2 brains. One brain alone is crazy, but 2 brains? 2 feet? On 2 pairs of hands and feet and a brain? Man, y'all are fucking up. Find you a friend, find you a family member, and y'all get y'all an apartment and y'all split that shit down the fucking middle. And you know you can walk in any apartment complex and say, hey, these is how many people that's gonna be on the fucking rent. And even if they don't allow you to have more than 2 people on the rent, who gives a fuck? They don't check. You can always say that they visiting. Man, y'all better do it until y'all get... Ain't nobody gonna ever bother you on how many people in your shit. Unless you tell them. And that's not nobody's business because you pay money in your shit. I've never heard somebody getting evicted because they had 5, 10 people in their house. Who gonna find out? They only come into your house to do inspections, fire inspections, and just do a regular routine safety inspection. And they might do that maybe twice a year. You can't tell your friends and your family members to hide for 1 or 2 times throughout the year. By the time that y'all all got money. Now let me help y'all out. Let me help y'all finish this because I'm hungry. And let me get to the point on this. If you got some friends and family, y'all split that shit down the middle. Make your rent $100, $200 a month. Y'all make $8 grand a month. Get you 2 jobs and go crazy. Get rich as fuck. Travel the world together. Guess what? You can travel and be part-time if your rent is $200 a month. Y'all can do whatever the fuck you want to do. If you have a friend that you know right now, text that motherfucker. Text your friend. Text your cousin, your sister, your brother. I don't give a damn if you got an auntie with and she half blind and she walk with a crip and she only got 1.5 ankle. I don't give a damn. You text them and you let them know, let's team up and let's get this bread together and let's split some rent. And y'all go crazy. It's not about where you work, it's how much you save. Because guess what? Guess how much imagine if it was about how much you make. Imagine if you made $1 million a year, but you spend $985,000 out of it a year, and you left with $25,000 for the remainder of the year. It was averaging out at least $2,000 a month. And that's not how much money that you make. It's about how much you save. Now imagine if you made $1 million, and throughout the year you only spent $10,000. You damn near almost still got $1 million left to your name. because you save that. It means nothing if you don't save it. If you spend it, it means nothing. So even if you're working at McDonald's, who give a damn? Who cares if you are working at Burger King, you're a cash register, a fryer, you do utilities like take out trash or you work the grill somewhere at a Mexican restaurant. Who give a damn? It's not about where you work at. Because money is money. The value of money is the value of it no matter where you work. $100 bill is not going to change as a $100 bill because you work at McDonald's. $100 bill that's handed to you from McDonald's is the same $100 bill that's handed to a CEO of a high 500 fortune company. $100 bill is a $100 bill in the same person's hand no matter where you work. It's $100 no matter where it comes from. I don't give a damn if you make $7 an hour. $100 is $100. No matter if you're a bank teller, no matter if you make commissions and you're a salesman, $100 is $100. So stop. I'm trying to put this perception that money changes because of where you work at, and that's another problem that you got. $100 is $100 no matter where you work. And I'm going to say that no matter what. The value of that dollar, of an American dollar, is the same no matter what job you got. So capitalize on that. Find you some friends, split the rent, stop trying to flex and go on the club on a fucking Saturday, every Friday and Saturday and be in somebody's face every day. Y'all together 24/7, but you with your friends all the time, but you can't be with your friends and get inside of an apartment and live together. Y'all up each other's ass all the time. You don't do nothing but when you go home and sleep anyway. Ain't shit there for you to do to just sleep. So find you a friend and find you a cousin or family member, get you a rent that's cost at least $1,200 a month, and y'all spend $600 a month both ways. So you can save $4,000 a month. You'll be rich at the end of the year. It's 6 of y'all, 10 of y'all in the family, and y'all in the same city giving out $10,000, $15,000 a month to a realtor when y'all in the same city. You're wasting money. Because guess what? If it's 10 of y'all, we ain't gonna say that. If it's 5 of y'all, 5 family members stay in one city and y'all all paying $1,200 a month on rent, that's $6,000 that's going to somebody else each month. And that's what? $72,000 a year. Going to somebody else's pocket for what? So you know what that means? $72,000 that's going towards somebody can go towards your business as a family business at the end of the year or throughout the year in general. That is a lot of money. Why are y'all... Between two people that's paying rent in the same city, say you got another brother and a sibling, and y'all man paying $1,200 a month, $2,400 a month is going out to somebody else. You know how much money that is a year? Going into somebody else's pocket that do not even fucking deserve it? That's $26,000, $27,000 a year going to somebody's pocket. Y'all could put that in a business easily, buy you a building and go crazy. Man, y'all better start thinking. And I'm gonna let y'all know right now, if you are living by yourself, it's no longer a flex. That would never be a flex. Okay? So flex by getting you a family member and a friend and getting you an apartment and y'all splitting rent down the middle so y'all can travel, have fun, do all that fun shit. Get in the house, get you like be like Consonetta and Duke and all of them. Be like them, getting and Phantom and them in one little A&P house, and y'all split that motherfucker down the rent. Everybody that's capitalizing live together. How do you not get that? Stop trying to flex living by yourself. It's no longer, we know you like your peace. We know you like your privacy. We know you like your safety, but that don't get you no money. Because where has it got you? You just broke. You're broke in private. You broke with your space. No one cares about space, okay? Space don't make you no money. And the only space that could make you money is if you did work for NASA and you flew out this motherfucker to go see the satellite and saw a fucking briefcase of $5 billion sitting in that motherfucker. Until then, ain't no kind of space ever gonna give you any kind of money. Because space don't bring nobody money. Because imagine if you was tripping about space. Oh my God, I want to own a business, but I walk inside my business. We got 200 customers flooded the whole place. Oh my God, there's too many people in my way. Too many people here. I don't like the space. Get them out. Guess who ain't making no money? You. Space don't make nobody no money. Because what if business people didn't want people in their space, in their establishment? They wouldn't make money. So get comfortable and understand that having space makes you no money. Get comfortable with compromising your space. And I love y'all, man. I hope y'all took something out of it. I hope y'all love this video and watch it. And I'm going to keep giving y'all pointers and tips so y'all can just there is a matrix, bro. But the matrix, the way to escape it is using common sense. It's not some millionaire watching a million videos. It's common sense. Start by finding you a friend or a family member and teaming up and living together and splitting rent, splitting the bills down the middle. And I guarantee you, just watch how that's the matrix right there. The independence is no longer, independence is a matrix. You're trying to do everything by yourself. Escape the matrix by simply finding a family member or friend and splitting your bills and your rent down the middle, and watch, everything is going to be so clear. And watch how your life clears up, and watch how rich and wealthy you feel. Watch how the business ideas come. Watch how everything that you ever wanted start to come to light. It starts to be closer to you, not just a vision. You start to actually see it. Now, I'm not talking in a perspective, but I'm talking about anytime you see anything, you start to see what you want inside of it. So start by getting a friend and a family member and split that rent down the middle. Get as many people as you can. And I love y'all, and I hope y'all understand that, because doing that for myself, getting rent, splitting rent down the middle, it has helped me always. It gave me the freedom and everything to do whatever I want to do. And then you can, as soon as your business idea capitalizing, you can take care of as many people as you want to. Everybody that used to stay with you and split rent, and now don't even need to pay for rent no more, because you got it. Because you use that valuable time for y'all when y'all live together to split rent down the middle. You capitalized, came up with a business idea, became innovative, and you found out how to make some money, save your money, and you owned your own business, and you found out how to become rich. And guess what? You can take care of everybody, but you won't start until you split that shit down the middle. And if you're doing good by yourself, that's cool. If you make enough money, that's fine. But hey, more money is always better. The less you gotta spend is always better. If you could save that extra $1,000 a month and you could split that down the middle, and it becomes a extra $500 for you a month, guess what? You've now become richer. Find a way to save so much more and spend so much less. And it's not just by not spending, it's by also splitting down the middle and find you somebody to help you do that. Now, I love y'all, and I hope y'all looked at this video, and I hope y'all enjoyed it, because we're going to be dropping gems all year. I love y'all. Split the rent. This is what we're doing in 2024. This is what we're doing this whole century. Splitting the rent. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching.